Hello everyone and welcome back to the Paddock Talk channel. Today we're going to be reviewing and giving our reaction to the brand new Red Bull RB16B that has launched. Had a shakedown at Silverstone where Perez and Max both got a chance to get to grips with the new car. And as we can see straight away, I don't think it's a surprise to anyone, the livery is very similar to what it's been for the last, going back to 2016, really. They've had this very dark blue and the red accents and with the yellow of Red Bull. As we can see, there has been some minor changes. The Aston Martin branding is now out and it's basically been copy and pasted with the Honda, as we can see on the rear wing. And we can also see the Perez sponsors of Claro and Telcel making their way onto the car. But that's it, really. I mean, there's not an awful lot to it. There's the is it an iconic livery? Is it their strong branding, or do they need to change up? We sometimes see pre-season liveries that pre-season testing liveries that Red Bull like to do, but they haven't had that this year. What are your thoughts, Taylor?
So, as you said previously, it's kind of what we expected from Red Bull. We didn't expect any change. It's the same livery they've had since 2016. It's become synonymous with the Red Bull brand. A few changes would have been nice to it. I think maybe like changing a few of the lines or just adding something extra would have been nice. But ultimately, it's a nice livery. Nothing much wrong with it. And yeah, I think that's really all you can really say on it. There's not much.
Yeah, there's not too much to comment, is there?
No, it's pretty bland. But talking of something, both drivers have released their helmets. We've got Max Verstappen keeping his same white lion design. But we do have Sergio Perez. He's released his first ever Red Bull helmet. What do you think of that?
I think Verstappen's helmet has been for the past few seasons really like the white. It stands out, and the gold line is really, really nice. It's got his logo embroidered really nicely in there. It fits in really nicely with the Dutch lion. Yeah, I think again it's starting to build up sort of that iconic symbolism, I guess, that you would associate with Red Bull and Max, that striking white helmet with the dark blue. And then with Perez, I think this helmet is really, really nice. Obviously, there's only so much you can do with the huge Red Bull slapped across the side. It kind of looks like some random F3 helmet from a Red Bull driver. But if you take a look at the closer details, you've got the Mexican flag at the back, you've got his number, and on the dark blue as well, you can see that sort of Aztec design like you see on the Mexican national team kit. It's just a really, really nice helmet, and the pictures on track in the car as well, it looks really, really cool and easy to differentiate as well, which is can be an issue for some teams, for some drivers. So yeah, I think they both look really, really good.
That was definitely a point I was actually going to bring up, that it's very refreshing to have a driver pairing that have two distinct helmets. Like if we look at their junior outfit, AlphaTauri, when Gasly and Tsunoda drop their helmets, they are near identical in terms of color shade, so they're going to be really hard to tell apart. But with Max and Checo, you've got the white and the neon yellow, so that'll be definitely beneficial to the commentators and fans watching on. But in terms of Max's helmet, I've been a fan of this design ever since it got dropped. He's kind of had the lion since 2017, but since 2019, he has adopted the white design with the gold and red. It's absolutely stunning. It's one of the best helmets on the grid, if not the best, in my opinion. And it could easily be an iconic design that he keeps throughout his career, providing he does go on to fulfill his potential and win championships and many races. In terms of Checo's, I love this design. He's had the neon yellow design since he entered F1, but in recent years it's kind of faded away because of the BWT sponsoring of Force India, then Racing Point. As you said, the Aztec design actually makes the Red Bull branding look not as out of place. I will say on Verstappen's, I'm not a fan of the blue dashes on the side going. It looks a bit plain on the side, doesn't look quite integrate as well. But with Checo's, with the Aztec design on the blue, it definitely does kind of merge all together quite nicely, and I'm a huge fan of his first ever Red Bull helmet.
So that has been our analysis and reaction to the livery and car design of the RB16. we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one, which will be Mercedes, I believe, or Alpine.